Morning, guys. Hope everyone is having a great Tuesday. It's our weekly hobby news talk episode, and I've got something serious to talk to you about in relation to this channel. Stick around. Hello to all my sports card collector, investor, all my collectibles friends. Thank you very much for joining me here again for another episode. It's starting to warm up a little bit here in North Carolina. I'm excited to actually see a little bit more sunshine. It's not quite so cold. Not that North Carolina gets very cold anyway. But thank you very much for joining. We will talk about our usual hobby news stuff, but I wanted to start off by kind of digging a little bit deeper into kind of the purpose of this channel. I wanted to talk to viewership about kind of, a big motivator, kind of a purpose, a piece of the purpose for this channel that I've kind of touched on it a little bit before, but I want to reiterate it and definitely just share, kind of give more information, kind of give you a little bit of an insight into, the long-term vision for this channel and a little bit more about the why before we get into the cards. So some of you already know, some of viewership already do know that my youngest has autism, and he is absolutely brilliant. The kid is, he's unbelievable. He looks at the world through a different lens, which can be confusing for him, and frankly, it can be confusing for others as well that are around him. And some people just don't understand. He's going to have some struggles along the way. He already has. He's 6 right now. But as he grows into an adult, I want to have the option for him as well as my daughter, but especially for him, if needed, to be able to employ him. And so this channel, look, this is a getaway for me. It's a lot of fun. This is the stuff that I love talking about. But behind the scenes, he's working with me to organize a lot of the stuff. He helps count everything. He helps keep everything organized. He's into it. He can name off every single Pokemon character that there ever was. And so he's going to be a big part of what we're doing, down the line. And look, he's 6, so it's not like he is going to be looking for employment for another decade or more. But I'm setting the stage here. This is part of building the brand and part of the why behind this channel. And my daughter is 8, and she has incredible creative capability. Frankly, look at this backdrop. Look at the production value here. I'm going to need some of that creativity. I already do, frankly. I will be getting them more and more involved as they grow up. But it's always been kind of a goal of mine and my wife's that we could be able to offer it if needed. And look, maybe he will go on and do his own thing. Maybe this will never be an issue, but I want you to please know that as you are supporting this channel and supporting us, you are supporting, special needs child. Fantastic kid, but we want to make sure that we give him every single opportunity possible. And so just know that as you are kind of hanging in there with us, and we appreciate you doing so, you're also benefiting him as well. Look, we're going to get better at this. We're going to continue to get better, as we always say on the channel, brick by brick. I'm new to YouTube and I'm new to a lot of this stuff, but it's going to get better. And we're excited. So thank you very much again for all your support. And that's just something that, I wanted to share with viewership, a little bit more about me and my family that I think is important to put out there. If you have interest in learning more about, autism and kind of what they're dealing with on the spectrum, there's so much confusion out there. I'm actually going to put 2 videos, YouTube videos in the video description. Really, really good videos. And so let me know your thoughts. And is this something that you've dealt with your own family or friends? I'd like to hear from you. If it is, because it's something that is new to my family. There's no one else in my family that does have autism or on my wife's side. And so we are kind of learning as we go. So, thanks very much thank you for everything. All right, guys, to the hobby talk. I just saw this the other day, and look, you guys know I'm not a huge, big soccer card person, but there is a super league being formed, and it's kind of a big deal. I didn't realize it, but I'll just go ahead and name off some of these clubs. Now, there's 3 more that are being rumored to be added to this, but Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man U, Tottenham Hotspur, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Real Madrid, AC Milan, Inter Milan, Juventus. Guys, that pretty much covers like a lot of the good soccer. That covers a lot of ground. Now, normally this wouldn't be like, okay, yeah, all right, like it's news, but so, okay, there's a new league. Well, here's the real big news is FIFA is not happy about it and is essentially saying that these clubs' players might be denied playing in the Euros and the World Cup because of this. Now, this would start, it looks like they're set to start 2023, 2024 is their goal to move into the Super League. But I mean, if you think about soccer cards, a lot of the soccer card buzz is leading up to the Euros, leading up to the World Cup in a couple of years. I mean, that is humongous news. What does that mean if Ronaldo and Messi and all these guys are not able to play internationally for their home country? That's and I hope that this is just kind of a bluff by FIFA. I believe it has to be, right? I mean, how would they make any money if these players are not playing in the tournament? Nobody would watch. I mean, nobody would really care that much about the World Cup or the Euros. I mean, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they would care. I just have a hard time believing if all the superstar players are not playing, that it's going to have the same sort of attendance and interest and ratings that it would normally. So soccer card people, let me know your thoughts on this, because maybe I'm missing something here. I'm not a huge soccer card collector. I do have, some Harry Kane stuff. He's my favorite player for Tottenham. And then, he's for Team England and I'm half British. So, let me know what's going on in the soccer card world. Darren Ravel, a guy that I always like talking about, he has some good tweets, and he tweets a lot about sports cards, sports memorabilia, etc. He had a really cool tweet yesterday, I believe or the day before, a full ticket graded of the Ali Frazier fight of the century from 50 years ago. And this is where Smokin' Joe Frazier actually beat Muhammad Ali. And this ticket sold for $7,200. And again, you kind of look back, we talk about, these old comic books, these old sports cards. It's history. It is a piece of history that you are holding, that you are collecting, and that you're, keeping packed away, that you're investing in. I don't know how many buyers there are for this sort of thing. It's definitely a niche audience, these old kind of boxing mem stuff, but that's really cool though. I don't know if I'd drop $7,000 on it, but an actual ticket from the fight from 50 years ago. And that's one of the more historic fights in boxing history. So I thought that was cool, kind of a cool thing to share. All right, new product releases coming out. There's not anything really crazy. We've got Topps F1 Chrome. Is anyone buying Formula One cards? Are you guys getting into Formula One? That comes out here, I believe, next week. We've got 2021 Bowman Baseball, which I'm not a baseball card collector, especially not modern. Got some of the junk wax era stuff, but I know Bowman Baseball is a big deal. So baseball card people, are you excited about some Bowman Baseball? I'm sure that you are. And then Chronicles Football is coming out. So you've got some stuff that's coming out. Nothing that I am really going to touch. And then some other really big news is baseball. And so Topps NFTs drop today. So that's going to be, it's kind of a big deal. Is it going to sell out? Because, NFTs are the hot thing. Are baseball card people going to get into it? Are the crypto people going to get into it? Who's going to buy these things? Are they going to sell out immediately? Or are they just going to sit there? It's a big, big test. And honestly, if it's something that sells out immediately, it's going to be something that remember, Topps is going public. They've got the rights to, and I believe it's all the Marvel stuff for the car, they've got a bunch of big brands, Star Wars, Marvel stuff. You're going to see the NFT rollout is coming, friends. So if the NFT baseball stuff sells out immediately, you're going to see just an avalanche of this stuff. I think you probably will anyway, but it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. So that's all I've got for you today, guys. It is a short video today, just a quick one. I've got some cool videos coming up, and I've got a cool that I'm excited about tomorrow, a mystery guest tomorrow night, and it'll be a hint at who the mystery guest is by the video that drops tomorrow. And some people are going to be excited about this. Some people are going to be like, huh? And some people are going to be like, oh, why don't we just throw in an 80s video game clip for no reason?
Bowl. So let's start playing. I'm the Raiders. I'm Bo Jackson. And hopefully he'll show up.
That's no fair. Bo Jackson's too fast.
Guys, do we want Cleveland back or don't? Oh, here we go. Bye-bye.
See, Peter, he's too fast.
You gotta tackle me. It's B. You gotta press B.
I'm pressing B. He's too fast.
Going over here. Going over here now. Never get tired.
Change your guy, Quagmire. Change your guy.
I'm trying. Peter's cheating. You're cheating, Peter.
I'm not cheating. I'm following the rules. I'm just really good.
You're not really good. You just got Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson also played professional baseball.
Shut up, Joe. Everybody knows that.
Guys, have an amazing Tuesday. Appreciate your life. Keep on trucking. We'll talk to you later.